and welcome back to another episode of the Kingswell Conversations, conversations with heart that are shaping the face of foster care and adoption in Virginia, US, and the wider world. And I am thrilled to be joined once more by Richard Kingswell. Hey, Richard.
Good morning, Nikki. Thanks for having me back.
For those of you that don't know Richard yet, where have you been? He is the CEO of Foster VA in Virginia and Extra Special Parents. And Kingswell Conversations is drawing on years and years of Richard's knowledge in the world of foster care and adoption. So to help people, whether you are a family who are considering becoming a foster carer, maybe you are a foster carer, or maybe you work in child advocacy, these conversations are for you. And each one I give Richard a question and then we suck all his knowledge out as he answers it. So are you ready for today's question?
What have you got for me today, Nikki? You didn't share
this.
I'm
going to read it off my question paper. How do you help families stay committed when foster care feels overwhelming? And I imagine that's a scenario that nearly all foster parents at some point in their fostering journey will have a moment where it all just feels a little bit overwhelming. And therefore, what do you guys do when someone is going SOS?
Well, the first is support, being there 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. That is the most important thing, that you've always got a professional foster care advocate, a clinician, a director that you can get hold of to talk through the situation, the overwhelming section of that day, process it with you. So you do have the professional resource. So that's one of the resources that we offer, and every agency should offer. If they don't, they're not the right partner. So,
and can I say that, can we sort of say from the outside that feeling overwhelmed as a foster parent is a normal feeling, and to just sort of set aside in case someone's going, I don't want to ring the 24-hour hotline because I feel like I will be admitting that I'm struggling, or I feel like they're going to think I'm a terrible foster parent, or that I'm failing, or I'm not good enough. The mind monkeys can torture you at times.
Very much so. And it's very important that those stresses are part of the test of a child with you. They're testing you to see your strengths and your weaknesses. And that is very normal for a foster child to say, are you going to be okay with me? And they got to push the buttons to see if you're going to stand by them, sort of thing, or if you're going to beat them. These are things that are challenges that the kids are put through. So very much we call ourselves human services. We work with humans. Humans are the part of what makes our business exciting. No day is the same, no circumstances are the same, and your journey is unique.
But it's okay, isn't it, to be able to say,
it is.
On 2 o'clock in the morning, there's something going on and I am feeling overwhelmed, I'm struggling, without any judgment of your capability to be a foster parent. In that moment, it's okay, and perfectly understandable to be able to say, I'm struggling.
That's the strength, and hopefully what you've learned in the training, that you are not Superman, Superwoman. You are a person who's taken on a challenge, who's worked hard to become licensed, has accepted a child into your life. The child you don't know, they don't know you. There's going to be stumbling blocks in every relationships. I'm sure you don't get along with a uncle or an aunt or a cousin, and you go, oof, and oh my God, he shouldn't do that, or she shouldn't do that. And that's normal human services, human behavior. And that's okay. But if you've chosen to bring a child into your life and you go, oh, that behavior I don't like, and you can't just say, I'm done. That's not what you signed up for. You signed up for, I can cope with this. Let me find help. So I talked about the 365, 24/7 help, but your family, your partner, your network that you chose right at the beginning, when you were having the conversation saying, I'm thinking about doing this, those people are there for you. And that's a much stronger network because they know your core values. They know who you are. This is your friend group. This is your personal support group. You may have even come across some foster parents in training or at a company barbecue, when we have all the foster parents and the kids come around for the barbecue, you've met somebody there that you go, oh, I really like this person. That can be your sponsor in a different world. That person that you can just call up and say, wow, how did you deal with this? Or have you come across this? These sort of support structures is why we're in human services. We want to be successful. We want you to be reaching out. And whoever that is, be brave, reach out. It's okay. We're here to help. We want you to be successful. And if you feel like you're failing, that's a great time to call us. You don't have to fail. You're just feeling like you could be failing. You just need that little extra help. Saying I've got nothing more to give, we can do respite. We can give you a little break. We want the success of the relationship to go well, but we have to protect the child and we have to protect you. We've worked very hard in all the work we've done with the foster parents to become licensed. It's not an easy journey. It's not an easy journey for you as a foster parent. It's not an easy journey for us from a process and paperwork and making sure the match goes well and everything else. So we don't want to fail either, but we're in human services, and sometimes a conversation can save that placement with you in your home. And maybe that child becomes your adopted child because we spent a few extra hours with you in a moment of need and a moment of crisis. Human services is hard. Everybody's human in this game, and we just love what we do. So we're here to help.
And it's true when you touched upon respite cares, that is that it is there, that sometimes you can just feel so consumed in the moment, and what you actually just need is to step out for a couple of days. And so it could be as simple as just contacting you and saying, you know, I just need I need a time out. Like you've touched upon in previous episodes, is bio families, we would do the same thing. You know, we would say at certain times, I love my kids, but can I just have a night off or just a weekend where I could just be me and just reconnect with who I am?
I need a date night. I need a date night. I need to go out and see a movie without not PG-13 or PG movies. I need to go out and spend some time with my partner. I need to reconnect
as an adult.
As an adult, yeah.
Yes.
And every family has that support network, babysitting circles and things like that. Respite is that time. We like it organized, so you can say it's coming, but in a crisis, we want to make sure that you're safe, the child's safe, and we'll do what we can. But you'll probably know that you've got a neighbor or someone like that that can help and support you through that time. And normalization in Virginia is very important. So you do have resources that can help.
Yeah. And I do think sometimes when in life in general, whatever we're trying to work towards, when something gets overwhelming, I think sometimes it's very easy to lose sight of your why, you know. And I think sometimes is when you've gone down this path of overwhelm, is trying to find an opportunity where, even if it's just, you know, sitting in the bathroom for 10 minutes, but just reconnecting back with yourself and reconnecting back with why you started this journey in the process. You know, in the very, very beginning, why did you put yourself through this? What was it that you want? What was that calling? And to be reminded of that, because sometimes you can get sort of lost down the rabbit hole of overwhelm. And when you've lost the connection to why you did it, why you started this journey.
And time will help you become stronger, more expertise, more strategies, more support network. These all grow with time as a foster parent. We're not expecting you to win an Olympic medal in your first placement. It's going to be tough.
It's learning.
When you get to your 40th kid in your house, 10 years later, we're not going to spook you too easily. But please take the journey of becoming an expert in what you're doing. And at times you'll struggle from your own life. You may have lost a job. One of your partner or yourself has lost the job, and it's like, oh my God, what's going to happen? And you just need that, work out a plan. Can I keep going on this journey? All these life circumstances that happen to all of us. A parent dies, your partner gets sick, all these things happen, and that is a normal journey. We're here to help you with that normal journey.
So I think in summary, we've touched upon in previous episodes about honesty and sort of communication. And I guess in essence, what we really want to say in answer to this question is be honest, be open, and communicate with your agency, whether that is Extra Special Parents or another agency that you're working with. Is we don't expect you to be superheroes that are resilient to life's challenges. We know that it's a hard journey. We know it can have some amazing highs, but it can also have some very, very challenging lows. And it's okay for you to raise your hand up and say, right now I'm struggling, can you help? You have that, there are provisions in the wings.
Yeah, it's more than okay.
It's
more than okay, Nikki. It is your responsibility to ask for help. It is your responsibility to say, I'm there. Give me a call.
Yeah.
That is the responsibility. That's why you are a licensed parent. You know when to call, and any society norms of I'm not strong enough to do this journey, I'm not good enough.
Out the window.
Cool. Just call, and we'll be here. Your parents, your neighbors, they'll be there to help you. They know what good work you're doing, what good work you've done, what you want to do. But everybody struggles. Life gets in the way of being a foster parent. Ask for help, and we're here for you.
And also, I think to look at, like you talked about, the support network that you have around you within your own family, within your friends, and within your community. Are there areas where that can be improved? Have you actually, reached out to friends and family and actually said, I could do with a little bit of support? I know sometimes we can get into a little bit of a bit too proud to even say to friends and family that we may be struggling a little bit, and that we could use a bit of support. And so maybe looking out and saying, have I actually told my friends and family that I'm struggling, or am I just putting on this face saying everything's great, slowly crumbling? But actually, if I actually told them, they're waiting to support me, but I haven't actually told them.
Right. That's one of the superpowers that your foster agency does not have, is mind reading. We can read between the lines when we're seeing behaviors or escalations from the kids and things like that. But your mental health is a conversation for us. And that's why we contact you continuously in your journey. We don't just say, here's a child and never see you again. We'll see you every week, every month, in person, whatever is needed for the child and your relationship and your expertise. But we have obligations to come in every single month to make sure that you are doing okay. And sometimes it could be more than once a week. It can be, it's not, we just don't abandon you. We've worked hard to get you licensed. You've worked hard to become licensed. We're not going to blow this. We're going to look after you.
Brilliant. Well, so if you're watching this right now and that you may be a parent that is currently feeling overwhelmed, reach out to your agency, to your support worker, to your family, to your friends. Actually take this as the sign that you needed right now to reach out. And if you're a parent or a person who is thinking about becoming a foster carer, just know that at some point you will feel overwhelmed. It's a reality of, even with bio parents, they're feeling overwhelmed. It is something that will happen to you. And just be prepared that when you start to feel that, remember, first thing to do, reach out and actually get the support. The support is out there for you. So don't sort of suffer in overwhelm on your own. Thank you so much, Richard, for joining us today on today's episode. If you want to connect with Richard away from here, you will find him on LinkedIn at Richard Kingswell. And he's over there. Send him a message, say hi, go and see all the cool stuff that he's posting over there, and be in his world. And if you'd like to learn more about the work of Foster VA, you can visit fosterva.org, where you can find Richard's free 45-page guide. You can just download it. It's the comprehensive guide to foster and adoption in Virginia. And if you want to connect with the team at Extra Special Parents, you will find them at espva.org. Richard, thank you so much for your time today. It's been great chatting with you.
Thank you so much, Nikki. It's always a pleasure. You have a great day.
And you, and we'll catch up with you on the next episode. We look forward to seeing you soon. Take care now. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.